Good show! Jolly good show!
Yeah, that's right. This is Jolly Good Show, a spoiler-free television review series, my new vlog series that I just came out with. I'm coming out with now. Um, this is it. Welcome to it. First thing we're gonna start with, the last thing that I just watched was a Crunchyroll original titled Tower of God. Okay, going into this, didn't really think a lot of it. I watch a lot of stuff on Crunchyroll, and they're always advertising for their originals, and I don't know, in my opinion, their ads usually look like caca. They make their shows not look very good. I usually don't think very much of them. I don't say, ooh, I think I should go see that. But it's kind of like after repetitiously seeing this ad over and over and over again, and then like seeing people talk about it online and blah 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 blah, and like also just running out of things to watch, I happened to pound Tower of God, and I gotta say, it was a jolly good show. Um, So we're just gonna start right on going out. Again, this is spoiler free, so I'm gonna dance around the plot of these shows, um, and try to just give you all the information that you would want to know to watch it. Yeah, okay, so this anime follows a story of a child known as the 25th Bam. Okay, Bam in Korean means night, and he explains in at least the manga. I really wasn't paying attention during the first episode of the anime, but he explains that his he was named after the night he was born. So he was born on the 25th night of some month, and so his parents, I guess, or whoever, was just like, you're the 25th Bam now. And they call him, I'm sorry, Bomb. It's spelled Bam, B-A-M, but they pronounce it Bomb. So he's the 25th Bomb. So it follows this kid, Bomb, as he goes to ascend the Tower of God and find this girl who is kind of his girlfriend, but then like also kind of raised him. So like the storytelling is really good in this show, where like they're not just gonna feed you things in a chronological order. Like you're getting story, you're getting backstory in little snippets. So again, this is gonna try to be as like spoiler free as possible while still explaining the plot. So basically what you get from like the few things that you've seen is like this kid Bomb like basically grew up alone in a cave, and then this chick showed up and taught him language and taught him how to read and write, and just like what things were, and that like and was basically she seems to be like the first human being he has ever interacted with, and the only human being he's ever interacted with. So when she goes to leave to ascend this tower, he kind of bugs out and he's like, I won't be alone again. So he follows her. And the deal with the tower is, it's one of these like Coliseum esque, like each level is a test of like, you know, anything. There's a lot of death and killing and shit. And apparently at the top is everything: money, riches, honor, gold, power, like literally like whatever, you know. So that's the whole point. Like you climb the tower to get whatever it is you want to get. And that's basically that's the gist of the plot that I can give you without ruining your watch of this anime. What I also want to talk about is the music. The opening and the ending are both done by a band called Stray Kids. I only watched the dubbed version, which is Chef's Kiss. so good. I will go back and watch it in Japanese because I'm curious about how they're gonna pronounce some of these English names in Japanese, like Rachel. I'm very interested to hear them say Rachel in Japanese. I also, so the music, it's done by this band called Stray Kids, and for the dub version, they play the English version of the songs, which aren't bad. The English versions are pretty good. But I don't know if that's just for the dub or if like the Japanese version of the song is in the subbed version. So I want to find that out. And yes, that is enough of a reason for me to go back and watch it in Japanese. And I just enjoyed it enough that I want to watch it again. So why not get a different experience out of it? As far as the show itself goes, I don't say this about a lot of things, but I'm going to say it about Tower of God. It's just so creative. And like that doesn't mean anything usually, but like what I mean by it here is that it's original. Like I've never seen anything like this. Like I could see where they're pulling inspirations from different places, but like even then it has its own twist on things where like it feels totally original and like totally its own thing. The world building is really amazing. So within the tower, within all these contestants trying to ascend this tower, there are like oodles of different races and species of people. There's like a gator man and like a rubber man, and then just like regular humans, and then like a human with a horn. So that's cool. Like character design is amazing. The way they have like their party system and they like group people together kind of makes it feel like an RPG. Gives me like D&D feeling, which I'm really into. I feel like you could play Tower of God as like as an RPG. You could easily run a tabletop game using, you know, the plot of this anime. They're really cool. Again, with world building, there's like different ranks of people working within the tower. Test administrators, people called rankers, people, women who are favored by the king of the tower, and they're called princesses of jihad. Like there's all sorts of stuff going on. It's like very complex system, and like it's very cool and in depth. All the characters have really deep backstories, and you get snippets of them in ways that feel really organic to the overarching storyline. Like none of it's forced. You learn things about people when they make sense for you to learn about them. So, you know, I'm into all of that. Every single character has their own agenda. They're all climbing the tower for different reasons. Some of them are chill and want to work together. Some of them are like, I'm not here to make friends, you know, like it's good stuff. Just such good stuff. Voice acting wise, hot damn, this show is full of great people. Trent fucking Mills, okay? According to Behind the Voice Actor, the man's never done voice acting before, okay? And according to IMDb, he's barely been in any kind of movies or TV, like nothing that I recognize, and stuff from like 2 or 3 years ago. But when I tell you, this man's voice is butter, okay? Butter. Here, don't take my word for it. I'll play a clip.
Shinsu is the source of the entirety of the tower's power. All of us are able to breathe thanks to this water you see before you. In fact, everyone within the tower uses this water to fight in combat situations. Any team that successfully passes through this wall without succumbing to Shinsu's strength passes. Everyone else remaining on the other side fails.
Ugh, I love it. Honestly, I wish I could say more about this anime. I wish I could dive more into the plot, because the plot is like what gets you. it's twisted and, you know, like dystopian and Hunger Games and like Games of Thrones. You got people from all over the place wanting different things, just striving for different things, sneaking and plotting and backstabbing, and like it's just good. But I don't want to give anything away. Now, this is one of those shows where as soon as I was done watching the first season, I immediately had to go and start reading the manga, or in this case, the manhwa, because it's Korean. Because I just needed to know. I just needed to keep seeing it. Hopefully this isn't going to be one of those shows where, like, they do a season and it takes hundreds of years for season 2, if we get a season 2. I mean, the man was like going strong. The man was like in season 3 or 4, so there's plenty of source material for them to keep going with this quickly. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure season 1 just came out in 2020, so you know, could be a year, could be like next month. There are a lot of shows in the series that I'm going to review that most of them are new. All of them are anime so far. And like you'll get one season in 2020 or 2019 and then bam, there's season 2 like less than a year later. They're cranking it out regardless of corona, like regardless of anything. They're just still cranking out content, and that's dope. So, you know, fingers crossed. I'm down. I'm ready for season 2 of Tower of God. Season 1 is phenomenal. I highly suggest you go watch that. It's available on Crunchyroll, and if you want to read it, if you want to keep going, or if you say, I don't watch stuff, I only read it, I'm highly civilized, it's available on Webtoon, which is free. It's a free app. I have it. It's great. There's a bunch of content on there. Tower of God included. So yeah, this is frickin' jolly good show. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing like a ranking of these, but if I had to rank Tower of God, I'm gonna put it in S class, cause like, oh my god, so good. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It made me feel things. So, go watch it.